Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever else you might be watching this video. Tony West here with Roof Medic. Just wanted to share some information, talk a little bit. I'll try not to ramble, though I tend to ramble. Saturday morning, last day of May. We've had a lot of rain this spring. We're down here just trying to knock one out that we're a little behind on. We're at the Happy Home Baptist Church here on the west side of Columbus. Kind of a special job for a couple different reasons. For one, you can see in the background there, we've got some new underlayment going on. We actually have our own private label underlayment now. It's pretty cool. Just kind of a cool factor. Same material we've always used for the last few years, but it says Roof Medic, so that's pretty cool. One of the other things kind of special about this roof, I started doing some math today, or last couple of days, especially after coming to look at this thing. Now what did this roof in, it had 2 layers on it, and it wasn't wind, it wasn't hail, wasn't a defect, though this shingle was falling apart. It was definitely old. It was 25 years old. What did it in, a raccoon or a squirrel or something started digging into the top of this thing and just tore up a bunch of shingles. When I started digging in, I realized this thing had 2 layers on it. You could not tell it had 2 layers from the outside of it, which is kind of rare. Usually, anybody that's been roofing for any amount of time, you can usually look right at a roof and know if it's 2 layers. You either see it on the side of either see the layers, or you see some big humps down at the bottom or on the sides. This one you could not tell. And I got to thinking, I bet you, because there was only a few people around in the 90s and early 2000s that knew how to properly install a roof. Guess who that was? It was me. At least around here. I'm sure there was a couple more. I might be bragging a little bit, but after thinking about it, and this is even after working at this property a few different times on some other things, turns out myself and my cousin, who actually still is with the company, this was before Roof Medic. We were West Roofing, or Chuck the Truck, or whatever you wanted to call us back then. We, 2 of us, put that second layer on. Now, some of you roofers might be looking, you don't put second layers on roofs, and I would probably agree these days, though by code you still can. There's not a great way to do it now just because the sizes of the shingles are all different. This particular roof had a standard size 3-tab, and we put a standard size dimensional shingle over top of it. It was beautiful. It lasted for 25 years, even though it was starting to look rough when you started to look at it close up. But I guess my point is, to come back to a roof, and this isn't the first time I've come across a roof that I actually physically installed 25 years ago or more, or a little more. But I think it says something about any local roofing company. I would say to you, whether you're watching this across the country or not, maybe you're not local to Columbus, you're looking at this video for something else, but if you're looking to hire a roofer, ask weird questions. Ask how long they've been in business. What did they do before that business? Were they roofing before that? Roof Medic is now in their 19th year of business. Is that right? No, I'm sorry, that's not right. 17 or 18, something like that. We're getting up there. We opened doors May of 08, so whatever that is at this point. Myself, this is literally my 30th year in this industry. So I've been around, and I can tell you from even when I was younger, things change, we do things differently. But one thing that shouldn't change is how you treat people, how you treat your customers. Do a good job. Whether you stay with that business or you change, you go somewhere else. Treat your people right, and you'll maintain relationships with them. They'll find you one way or the other. If you're in the same market, you say you started a little business and it didn't work out, you changed or whatever, you went somewhere else. stay close to anybody you did work for, because it comes back to pay. You know, some marketing gurus will say, oh, you can't depend on repeat business. I couldn't tell you how much of our business is repeat. Now this one took 25 years. Sometimes it's maybe from a hailstorm or windstorm that came by. But do not neglect your past customers. Anyway, so whether you're a roofer, homeowner, whatever, just my tip to you guys today. Anyway, we're going to finish this up. I think that underlayment looks pretty cool. Everyone can see that Roof Medic did this one. So anyway, you won't be able to see it here in a couple hours. These guys are going to finish up and be on to the next one Monday morning. See ya.